Hey everybody, this is Dr. Demetrios Kydonieus, chiropractic nutritionist, coming to you on Wednesday night after some technical difficulty. Apologize for the last stream. The microphone was turned off. So we're redoing a quick example, and I was able to get a few pictures of an HRV. Tonight we're going to talk about heart rate variability. And what heart rate variability is, it's the connection, it's a test that measures the connection between your nervous system and your organs. How good is your nervous system or your brain sending messages down your spinal cord to your organs to make everything work so you can have a happy and healthy life? This can reveal a lot of problems. It can show if you're aging too fast. In other words, if your body is wearing out quicker than the calendar says. In other words, you're older in physiology than you are in years. And this level of communication, again, I can't stress to you how important communication is. And chiropractic, I remember in my lay lectures when I used to do them here in my office, is that we'd talk about the very first organ that develops in the embryo of the newborn baby, right? Or the new yet to be born baby, excuse me. Literally, when the cells don't even look like a person, they look more like a tadpole. The only thing you can see is something called the primordial streak. It's a little arch right across the back of those cells, and that is your actual spinal cord. It is the first system to differentiate itself during the development into a person, into a living being. And that just shows you how important your communication system is. Without good communication, your body cannot be made. You can't get the orders out to all those cells so they differentiate and become a very complicated, fascinating being called a person, right? This same situation, of course, happens with really all vertebrates, dogs, cats, fish, reptiles, you name it. But the complexity of development requires perfect communication. Chiropractors deal with your communication system. That's why what we do seems to be miraculous when no other treatments worked. Why did a simple push on the vertebra, removing the subluxation or the pressure on the nervous system, help? Because it restored communication. In nutrition response testing, when chiropractic is not working as well as we'd like, how come giving someone a very specific amount of a supplement works? Because it restores communication by relieving organ stress on that nerve, because your organs and your muscles are all connected to different wires, different nerves, which all go into the neck, up to the brain to tell you how to be healthy. So communication is crucial. Using heart rate variability, we can measure how physically fit, how good is your communication working. I'm going to pull up a little slide here in a second. Let's kind of take a look at this. Now basically this is an HRV, and this is the fitness graph, and you'll see the adaptability on the one up and down axis, and you'll see the physiology or organ function on the bottom axis. This is not a very good score. This was actually a patient's test result, and this person was only 50 years old. They're scoring where a 70-year-old person would score. So we want to see that little gold triangle, if you will. We want to see it kind of up in that little gray box in the middle. Let's see if I can get this one here to show you. This is actually the graph you would like to have if you were 40 years old, 35 years old, let alone 50 years old. This is a great graph. This is really where a 30-year-old, a 30-something should score. And you see that that little gold triangle is in the middle of that shaded box. That's your optimum physical fitness. That means your fight or flight reflexes are working. That means if you've got to run away from the grizzly bear, you can do that. If you've got to wrestle with some bad guys, your body will automatically shift those reflexes and change your physiology so that you can adapt almost instantaneously like a superhero to get your physiology back on track. So those are the scores that you're looking for. So again, a high number is not a good number on this test. So like a 13.7 is the high number, or that little bottom red corner. Here, I'll pull that up again. See if we can get that. That little bottom right there is what you don't want to be. You want to have a low number kind of to the up to the center where it could be. So basically, what we're looking for is, good physiological nerve responses. Let me see if I can get myself back here a second. Okay, we're going to fade that off. There we go. Very good. Let's try this again. Oh, it's still me. I tell you, technical difficulty. Okay. There I am. Welcome back. Good to be back. Okay. So having a good score on this heart rate variability not just tells us about how good your heart is responding, how good is your nervous system controlling all your organs. It's just the easiest organ to measure because we can put a very sophisticated electronic microphone and a monitor right here on the chest, and it can count the distance between the heartbeats, how strong they are, and make literally 100 different calculations to come up with that fitness graph. There's a whole lot of pages that the doctors look at, but you, the patients, are mostly concerned with that picture that I just showed you. So getting a heart rate variability test is a great non-invasive way to find out how healthy you are. Are you aging well, or do you need better nutrition? Do you need chiropractic? Well, we're going to be doing a free heart rate variability day coming up. So watch our Facebook page on Dr. D Says is how you find me on Facebook. And we'll post it here on YouTube as well. And you can come in and get a free heart rate variability test and find out if you need some work or not. So this is Dr. D wishing everybody a great evening and have a wonderful rest of your night. All right, bye-bye.